say so. I want to talk about something about liability. Police brutality and liability. Hi, Barrie Police, Ontario. Yeah, bunch of motherfucking goofs. Fuck you, goofs, fucking motherfucking goofs. And goof in present means child fucker, pedophile, child abuser, the worst kind ever. So this title goes to RVH psychiatrist, the security guards at RVH, and the Barrie Police. Big fucking fuck you, bunch of goofs. Here's why. You see this? This was done by the Barrie Police, security guards at RVH, and the psychiatrist. Remember this? That's called an naloxone kit. It's flip upside down, but in the video, you have to flip it around. The security guards give me back my blades. Yeah. With Conspiracy of One from System of a Down. The sound is so crappy, so there won't be a copyright issue here. And inside, I had some blades, razor blades. They were in a cartridge. I was supposed to shave my fucking face. The face fuzz. Not ballsack fuzz. Saco de pelotas. Woo! I don't smoke enough drugs. And after I got discharged just by being homeless, you know, you're crazy when you're homeless. Cuckoo. Being homeless is a mental disorder. There's medication for that. But since I'm not insane, they had nothing to keep me there after all the torture and all the abuse. They just discharged me, dragged my ass off the property in a place where there's no CCTV and body cams turned off. And the security guards gave me back the blades in my little naloxone kit. And they said, you're gonna need that. I said, thank you. Oh, this is so thoughtful. Oh, this is so thoughtful of you. Oh, they're so nice. And I opened it. And I went, ooh. Ah, there's little blades. He carefully popped them out of the cartridge for me. You know, to save me the trouble? They're on a limited time. So I backed off 25 feet away from them. You know what I'm doing? They said, yeah. Kill yourself, you fucking savage. Native power, motherfucker. And I went like this. And I died. For almost 2 hours. Well, 1 hour and 45 minutes. Half of that time I just stood there while our body cams are turned off. No liability here. No CCTV. No liability here, the cop said. And they were all laughing, seeing me die. You know, it's a hell of a rush. It's a hell of a rush to bleed to death in front of Whitey in that Canadian fascist Nazi state. At least with this mask, I won't have spit all over my fucking gear. Fucking bunch of goofs. So, what do you call that? It's murder. Cop-assisted genocide or suicide. Thank you, Barrie Police. Thank you, RVH. And thank you, security guards. And thank you especially for the psychiatrist at RVH that gave me back my blades inside my little box here. And then they put me face down, ass up. That's how the company like to fuck. Face down, ass up. That's how the company like to fuck. There's actually a song like this. And they made sure that I bled completely out of my blood. Then I woke up in the same fucking can, the same place, with stitches. And that's later from the OPP. You know that old scar? This was done in Toronto, Willowdale. 5,800 fish. I call that the Goofatorium. Goofatorium. Let me bleed. Yeah, I've done that 5 times. 5 times since January the 1st of New Year's Eve this year. Yeah. 129 Peter Street. That's my first cut, and I died. Something else came back from the dead. It's not pretty. Natives call me wendigo. Wendigo means evil one. Even the natives hate me. There's no healing from them. So come back to Barrie Police. They sponsored my suicide, and they watched. And they had an iPhone. Hey, look at this. Ooh. And I'm on Pornhub.com, apparently. It's not only about sex abuse, it's all kinds of abuse. Physical abuse, mental abuse, murder. It's legal. It's a Government of Canada sponsored and protected taxable website of child pornography, sex rape, and shit like this. They don't call it rape anymore, or abuse. They call it forcible, coercive relationships. Oh. Like Trudeau is calling the crimes of the past, not crimes, mistakes. Oh, the mistakes of the past. Yeah, just like these cops, they just did a mistake. So forgive them. It's not murder. It's a mistake. Oops. Let's forgive and drink tea now. Oh, it's so topical. Let's drink tea and let's go with Whitey. Man, I got an ugly mug. That's the whole point, is to be as ugly as fuck. So, with dorky glasses, a stupid fucking hat. But I'd rather look dorky than a fucking porky. Eh? Police of Barrie? Fuck you, bunch of motherfucking goofs. So I am the liability, and I'm talking about it. Sorry, it's not because I put a mask and you're gonna catch COVID. Nah. It's because 2 things. I don't want to get a bullet in the head from these fuckers because I'm talking too much. I should shut the fuck up. And they warned me, if we ever hear or see that you're talking about what's happening here, we're gonna fucking kill you and rape you. Wow, that's convenient. You don't even have to buy flowers. Usually they're already there. It takes a special kind of guy or a bunch of goofs like Barrie Police to fuck something that just died. And when I was stitched up, I was bleeding from the asshole. Yeah. I defecated 2 condoms out of my ass. Yeah, they lost their condoms in my butt. And I got all kinds of weird shit happening to my skin. It's called an STD. Yeah. They still got me if I survive. I'm not doing well, but I don't care. What should I? They don't care about me. What should I care about myself? I care about them. So I'm going to use this video to expose them. The liability issues. That's me, a liability. But they shouldn't be afraid. I will not complain. I will not press charges. Never. They're white. They can do everything they like. Ruka Ruka Ali. Oh, wait a minute. I'm white. I can do whatever I like. This is Nazi Germany. Woohoo! Praise the Lord. Praise Jesus. Juice in your anus. A big phallus of Jesus in your butt. They just pop a cap of authority up my ass. But when I died, it was sponsored by them. They filmed me with their cell phone, body cams turned off, no CCTV, about a month and a half ago. And I'm talking about it. What, I should be scared? What are they gonna do next? Kill me and fuck me again? Ah, that felt awesome. That was a good burp. So if I'm gonna talk about these goofy motherfuckers, it's online. I would like to see what people have to say about this. Even the haters. Are you happy that I died? Made space for Whitey? A good native is a dead native. A good Indian is a dead Indian. We used to sing that in class in grade school. Yeah. So, if white men will walk all over you unless you stand to him as his equal, white men will keep walking all over you. It's kind of hard to walk all over us when we're dead and buried underground. Like all the dead babies, dead kids, buried and raped to death by pedophiles of the state, church, and business classes, government, church officials, and business people. The ones on top. Yeah, the big cigar smokers. A bunch of motherfuckers sucking on the big brown dick. That's what they are. And they hold it by the wet tip of it, filling their empty skull and suit and chest cavity with smoke. And then they pull down their pants and blow it out of our asses in our faces. The state. And Anonymous, we haven't heard a shit about them. Nothing. Not a peep, not a sound. Well, Guy Fawkes is a Catholic. They're not about to take out their own. So Anonymous, they're dead. Bye-bye. Now it's Native Homeland Security fighting terrorists and terrorism since 1492. Fuck Christopher Columbus and fuck all these motherfuckers on top. State, business, and church classes. Fuck the Pope. Everybody grovels to the Pope. Oh, the Pope, the Pope. He's the biggest child motherfucking pedophile ever. The Vatican is the #1 child fucking corporation of the world. And everybody bows to that. Bunch of fucking goofs. You're disgusting. Why don't you dig up these kids and skull fuck them? Yeah, skull fuck them. Finish them off. If you're gonna raise the Pope and raise the priest, why don't you wait for your fucking turn? Bunch of Nazis. Anyway, and then we wonder why the churches are burning. Good. Now, you don't care about us, why should I care about them? Burn the fucking churches. But I've tried not to do some collateral damage. Otherwise, you're worse than they are. Man, I'm ugly, and I like it like this. So, they like to fuck us up our asses. Well, I'm gonna take a shit on them with a little bit of class. 12 minutes. Barrie Police, you are guilty of murder. Barrie RVH, you are guilty by association to sponsor my suicide. It's not a complaint. It's not laying charges. I just expose what they did. It's called liability. So let's see what the world think about Barrie Police. What else can I say? 13 minutes. Liability issues. I survived. I'm not even supposed to be alive right now and saying that shit on the air. Remember me, Vic Fideli, and Doug Forbes? I just kicked your prime minister in the groin. I committed suicide in front of his office in North Bay Main Street. Where's your office, Vic? It's burnt to the ground. Well, damaged, but trashed. This building actually cost more to rebuild, to fix, than to be rebuilt with insurance. Whoever torched that place, yeah, good job. It's like someone else avenged me. We kicked the balls of this state, and now they got something personal against me, and they want to take me down. Well, that's what they do. They're murderers, they're genociders. What else to expect from these white motherfuckers? Government, church, and business authorities are a bunch of goofs. You are a bunch of goofs. Goofs, 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 goofs. Means pedophiles. That's what you are. Raping and killing, raping kids to death and burying them. Now the ground-penetrating radar is discovering the ones that are dead. I'm just late for the burial. And Native Hope for Wellness line, fuck you. They recommend lobotomies and surrender to the state, and don't talk about the state. Don't talk against the church. Surrender, bend over, and wait for your turn. So, my name is Azazel, Native Homeland Security, fighting terrorists and terrorism since 1492. Fuck you.